Hey guys, welcome back today on another episode. So today got the Disney Plus series review in this one, which is X-Men 97. So I know the series has been released for quite a while now, but I got the chance to do the review now. But in the beginning, I'm not sure if this is going to be a quick one or short one, because like I tell you, the series has been ended for quite a while, and today is 23rd June. So I think it ended around last month or earlier this month. I couldn't remember, but then again, X-Men 97, which is not a live action animated, and there are some rumors saying that Marvel Studio is developing a live action X-Men movie. I think it's movie. So yeah, in development right now. So we shall see. See how things go, since it is 1 month away officially by this time. It's 1 month away from the that point of rain. So let's see how things go. But let's get back to the series X-Men 97. So I did not grow up watching X-Men 97 X-Men animated series. So yeah, I did not grow up watching that. I didn't even born during that time yet. So yeah, and this series is definitely more of the bringing the fans that grew up watching X-Men animated series, and kind of also trying to bring in like me actually, like a newcomer to this animated series who did not watch the X-Men animated series. And I think it's also on Disney Plus actually for all the episode, but I still haven't watched it yet. I'm not sure if I will, because I already watched this one. So I mean, it's kind of necessary, because there are some part in the series where it's kind of like because I think it's the continuous. So yeah, I think Marvel Studio already stated that this the first episode is the continuous of the last episode from the back in 97, 96, I'm not sure, but yeah, it just a continuous. So when I started watching this, I'm like, okay, so it's kind of a bit confusing, because I didn't watch the X-Men animated series. So yeah, so there is 9 episodes in this, and overall for the first few episodes, I'm like, okay, I'm not really getting into it yet, so we shall see how things go. At first, like 3 or 4 episodes, I'm like a bit, and then starting from episode 4, 5, 6 until the end, it was amazing. And I feel like it's definitely, I wouldn't say it's not the best, but it's definitely trying to make the old fan, like bringing back the old fan kind of memories, So yeah. But even me, I feel like it is a pretty great show though. I do really like the some of the episode, and I feel like the main highlight for this animated series is the cameo itself. The cameo is crazy in here. There are a lot of animated cameo character in this one. We saw the first thing we saw is Captain America. So I think since I didn't watch the old animated series, I don't know if it's true or not, but there are some people saying that Captain America even show up back in the days, actually back in the the old animated series. So I don't think it's kind of a big deal that Captain America show up in this X-Men 97. I think I'm quite shocked to see Captain America in this series also, when I think around episode 4 or 5 actually, when he show up. Actually, I'm quite surprised by that. We see Iron Man also, so which I'm not sure which adaptation it is. Yeah, I don't remember seeing like that animated version of Iron Man. If I'm not mistaken, we saw Spider-Man. Spider-Man, even though he didn't talk, but Captain America talks a bit. Iron Man also talk a bit, but we did Spider-Man didn't really talk. It's just there the series, which is pretty cool. I mean, Spider-Man have his own animated series back in the day also, which is I forgot the title, but there is the one with the Star Fox and also Iceman, I believe, the 3 friends. I'm not sure, I forgot the title name. But yeah, I think that is the adaptation or the own Ultimate Spider-Man animation. I'm not sure. We saw Cloak and Dagger, we saw Daredevil, we saw who else? that is for the hero, I think, that as I remember. But with the villain is a lot. We saw Doctor Doom, which is quite surprising. Bastion actually, which is the main villain for quote unquote in the few last episode. So Bastion, the main villain for a few last episode, kind of gathered the other team, other villain organization, which is we saw Doctor Doom, we saw Baron Zemo, I think we saw who I forgot the name, Anim Zola, yeah, Anim Zola. So anyway, we saw Anim Zola too, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, pretty cool to see that. So Bastion, I think Bastion never really introduced in the old animated series back in the days, but pretty cool to see Bastion. I mean, he's pretty evil in this series. He is definitely like pretty evil actually. So yeah, and unfortunately I guess one big spoiler for this series is unfortunately Gambit died. So there are some when that episode happened, when Gambit died, there are some speculation for the next few episodes that he's going to be back again. Didn't look like Marvel is trying to bring Gambit back alive, unfortunately. So looks like he's dead in the series. Will be, I mean, for the multiverse and stuff, we just see. So yeah, unfortunately, but for that animated series, unfortunately Gambit died. So yeah, I mean, he is a pretty cool character for the first few episodes. The relationship, Rogue relationship with the Gambit and also Magneto is pretty amazing too. Actually, the love triangle, I mean, they're not really focusing on to the love triangle between Jean Grey, Wolverine and also Cyclops, which is pretty good because I think they already focused that on the old animated series, but they are more focusing on to the Magneto, Rogue and also Gambit for the first few episodes actually. So pretty cool actually, pretty cool to see that that thing actually. Magneto in this he is a beast actually in this animated series. He is a pretty beast. I mean, he shut down all the electricity throughout the world actually, which is pretty crazy actually, pretty OP I would say. So yeah, and Charles Xavier, as we revealed that in the series, he's not dead. So looks like he's dead back in the day, but in this series, showed up that he's not dead. He just at the outer space. Kind of I don't remember the planet name, but the civilization is called Shia, I believe. So if I'm not mistaken. So yes, there's that. Okay, the plot is okay, I guess, for that. The credit scene. So yeah, there is a credit scene at the end of the final episode, which is we saw Apocalypse. So yeah, looks like Marvel is producing another season for the X-Men animated X-Men 97, which is pretty amazing. I'm really happy with that. It's like next one will be the Age of Apocalypse, and the main villain is going to be the Apocalypse, of course. So because we saw at the end there are some member teams kind of goes to the different timeline. We saw I forgot which member but we saw some going back in the days. We saw some in the futures, some in the current timeline. So yeah, looks like Marvel Studio will still continue doing this animated series, which is very great. So I'm pretty happy with that. I definitely need to watch the old animated series in order to understand more about this. But it's a pretty cool tribute to their old fan and also a new fan, I guess. To see this actually, even though it is animated, it's cool to see this X-Men again on the screen itself. So yeah, I have to give rating for this series. I would probably, for a newcomer like me, I wouldn't give it that high, to be honest, but it's a pretty good one. It's a pretty good animated series. I do really recommend it. If I have to give rating, I will give it probably like 7.5, 8, it's quite high now actually, to be honest. I mean, many old fans really like this animated show a lot, but for me, for a new couple, I'm not really attached to this to the X-Men animated series somebody. But if I have an attachment to it, I feel like I will give it a pretty high rating actually. But I guess the series is just a quick one. I've told you since it's been released for quite a while now, and I just got the time to do this review. But yes, that's it. Okay, guys, thanks for watching. Bila video suka macam comment share video to see more Disney Plus series review. Currently premiering on Disney Plus right now is Acolyte, which is Star Wars franchise. So far, by the time I got this, episode 4 has been released, just released, and so far, it was okay. I mean, it was set before the I think before episode 4. I'm not sure, but the timeline is a bit weird on the Star Wars. I don't catch up with the Star Wars timeline unfortunately because it kind of goes back and forward. So yeah. But I think it was set way before the council and stuff has been set. I'm not sure, but I'm definitely going to go to more in depth of the essays when it finish, hopefully on time. So yeah, that is for the Disney Plus series. But the movie review, as well, like to you, 1 month away from that point, movie pretty excited. It is obviously 1 month away from the movie. So far for the cameo and stuff that we've been hearing about is amazing, and hopefully the movie will blow our mind away. So yeah, and